2. Here it is. 3 words. Focus, focus, focus. As I mentioned, I went through 12 different businesses. What I didn't mention was that at one point, I actually had 4. How many? 4 businesses going at once. I had a line of novelty t-shirts, and it was actually going pretty well. Then a friend of mine showed me these unusual hats. They had, stuffed animals on them. They had alligators and bulldogs and all kinds of things. They were really fun. And he said, hey, you're already going out visiting all these shops. Why not carry this line of hats and show them too? You're going to double your income. You know what? I said, that sounds good. And I also got into the hat business. Short while later, I discovered this super cool line of jewelry. And I said to myself, hey, I'm already out there on the road. Maybe I can stop into jewelry stores and I can sell this line and I could even earn more income. A few weeks later, another friend showed me what he was doing. He had these coupon books that gave people discounts on all sorts of things. You could actually save, for real, thousands and thousands of dollars, and the book only costs $30. So what do you think I said? Hey, you know the words. I'm already on the what? On the road, and I'm meeting all these new people. I'll just show them the coupon books, and now I'll really be making a fortune. And besides, in my mind, something else was going on. I also had the thought that if I had more, and by the way, listen closely, see if you relate to this. If I had more than one business, it would be safer. It would be safer, be a backdrop. It would assure me of success because I always had that backup, right? Anybody relate to this? I think so. So what was the result of all this? I went from doing pretty decent to being completely broke again. I couldn't understand it. How on earth could more be less? That's because at the time, I didn't understand energy. Bottom line, it takes an enormous amount of energy to get something going, especially at the beginning. Let me give you an example of this. All right. Imagine there's a rocket launching, okay? And imagine all the power it takes to get that thing off the ground. You've seen it on TV. It's crazy, right? Obviously, all those thrusters on the bottom, they've got to be facing in the same direction, especially at the beginning for the rocket to escape Earth's gravity, yes or yes? Now, imagine for just a moment that one of the thrusters facing is actually misaligned. And instead of facing directly out, it's facing outward. Ask you a question. What would happen? The rocket would crash and burn. True or true? Why? Because it takes massive energy. 1,000% focus in how many? One direction for the rocket to launch successfully. Same in your business. It takes everything you've got, every resource, every ounce of energy at your disposal to launch successfully. What did Brokeharv do? I dissipated my energies. I scattered my resources. I did not focus, and what happened? I crashed. Now, you might be thinking, but Harv, if you notice, most rich people, including yourself, have all kinds of things going on. They have several businesses, and they have real estate, and they have stocks. They are diversified. Okay, everyone, let me say this loud and clear. Yes, it's true. Rich people are usually diversified. Once they are rich, but you do not, I repeat, do not get rich by being diversified. You get rich by being focused, laser focused. Every single person who became rich did so in one arena. Bill Gates. Was it his current real estate holdings that made him rich? No, it was computer software that made him rich. That's it. Ever hear the name Orville Redenbacher? He made his money in what? Popcorn. That's it. Not popcorn and furniture and landscaping, okay? Just popcorn. And on and on and on and on. And sure, there might be a few exceptions in the world, but trust me, you don't want to be one of them. Why go against the odds? You know what? You'll also hear people talking about this concept called multiple streams of income. And that's great. But again, later. If you are trying to work at 2 or 3 or more streams of income at once, you will crash and burn. Besides, why would you want multiple streams of income if it means working multiple times more? Not only does that not work, you'll be run ragged. So let's change that term to something that makes a lot more sense. What we want is multiple streams of what? Passive income. Passive income. And let's start by having one stream of active income, your business. Your one and only business that you focus 100% on. And yes, sometimes it's appropriate to have your job or even an old business going and then start a new business just part-time, because that's the only way you can still keep your income. And that's a good thing, by the way. But as soon as you can, you must get back to a single focus. All right. So what did I do after my 4 businesses at once fiasco? Well, first I cried a lot. Then I wrote down the lesson. And then the day I opened my first retail fitness store, I made a solemn vow that I would stay in this one single business until I was either bankrupt or a millionaire. And I attribute my single-minded focus to my success. So, Broke Harv, well, he scattered his energies. Rich Harv is laser focused. Focus is power. Power is the ability to do and therefore succeed. So let's do this declaration together. Again, you're making the statement out loud so you can feel the vibration in your body. You know what? What I like to do is I like to put my hand on my heart. I'd invite you to do the same if you really want to have the effect of this. Here it is. It's very simple. 3 times. I focus, I focus, I focus. Repeat after me. I focus, I focus, I focus. Give yourself a high five and say, I'm amazing. Very good. Okay, let's go to principle number 3. Here it is.